Hey folks, it's Nihbru here. I want to talk about the Yamaha Waverunner cover. I'm not sure what the off-brand covers are like. If you've had experience with those, leave a comment below and I'll link to any ones that you may recommend. But the official Yamaha cover is just fantastic. I think it really is worth the money because it will extend the life of your jet ski. It does have a $500 price tag on it. That's New Zealand dollars, so it might be a bit cheaper in the States. I'm not expecting it to last forever, but I mean, it's not in terrible condition. It's not falling apart. I mean, yeah, okay, it's got some staining on it. Great. It's lasted just fine. I'm in no near need of replacing it. The main thing, like if it's raining, it's going to have water that goes underneath it. The main thing is just to protect it from the sun so that the seats don't get cracked, and it keeps your upholstery nice, and you're not going to get decolorization on the paint or anything like that. And the other thing, bird crap. See, I've put it in this corner, and birds love to crap on everything that goes in this corner, and it's just great when they crap on your cover and not on your ski. Even things like this, stuff falling down from the trees. It's just nice to have it covered and protected, even in terms of, you walk past it and don't scratch your ski. When I got the cover, one really tricky thing was actually putting the thing on. But once you get it on that first time and you know what to do and how to do it, it's super easy. These are the bunny ears, so to speak. They're the bits that go over the handlebars, and they're going to be your main reference points when you're putting on the cover. It's nice to have your footstep on it as well, just to keep it in place. When you're putting on your cover, first you want to stretch it out and find the parts that go over the handlebars, chuck it on top of your ski, and make sure that the vents are on the back side of the ski. You can then put a little bit of it over your rear seat to help it stay on, and then drag it over towards your handlebars. At this point, you'll want to find the ear bunny piece that goes on top of the side that you're on and drag it over the handlebar. You can put your hand underneath as well, holding the handlebars and moving them around to fit it tightly. And once the handlebars are underneath the cover, the rest of the cover will just drag on whichever way you pull it. Personally, I don't really like using those little hooks. It's just too much effort. I guess it just keeps it more sturdy if you are driving with the cover on. So if you're gonna drive long distance or on highways with the cover on your ski, you should definitely use a ratchet strap across the middle, because there are decent chances that your cover might get flung off by the wind. So yeah, it just helps to avoid causing an accident or something. A ratchet strap down the middle can also help keep the cover more tightly onto the jet ski, so it would not flap around as much and reduce the risk of damaging your paint. To take the cover off, the easiest thing to do is just grab it from the back. Grab the two back bits and then pull it up. That's the easiest way to do it. If you want to clean your ski cover, fill up a bucket with about 3.8 liters of water and mix in natural soap. Clean the cover with a soft bristle brush and give it a good rinse with cold water, and then air dry it afterwards. If you've got some nasty stains on it, or mold or mildew, add 120 ml of chlorine bleach to the normal wash mix. Soak it into the fabric for about 20 minutes and then rinse. If you really wanted to, you could also machine wash it.
First, you'd want to check to see that the washing machine is big enough, and second, you want to make sure that your washing machine doesn't have an agitator spindle. The agitator spindle is this pole in the middle of some washing machines. Generally, top-loading washing machines have them, but front-loading ones don't. Washing your cover in a machine with a spindle can damage both your cover and your washing machine. If you're going to wash it in a washing machine, you should do so in a front loader without a spindle, putting it on a very delicate cycle.
I want to show you what it's like in the morning. So you can see it's quite cloudy. There was a little bit of rain last night on and off, but it's mostly just really cold right now. And yeah, it's not icy or anything, but if I pull up the cover, yeah, it's a little bit damp. When you buy it new from the factory, it comes with some water repellent sprayed onto it, and when you wash it, the downside is that you're going to take off that repellent. Now, what that means is that you'll have to buy a can of water repellent and spray it on after you've washed it. It rained a lot earlier. It's been just a lot of heavy rain for the last 24 hours. And I want to show you how the cover did against the rain. You can see there's a little bit of water in the footwell. Some parts of it are dry, but there is definitely water in the footwells. So that's one of the downsides of washing it. After you've washed it, it won't be as water resistant. But I think even before that, it's not perfect. Some water is going to get in. The major thing for it though is just to stop with sun damage and just general wear and tear. It's not exactly waterproof, but it sure helps. This is what it's like after it's a little bit frozen. And if we have a look, you can see the cover's kept it quite dry actually. Like, yeah, it's a little bit damp, but it does a pretty good job overall. Your cover should last anywhere between 3 to 5 years, just depending on how exposed it is to the elements. But you can see with my cover that the logo is already starting to have some major fading. I'll probably have to replace this cover in a year or so. If you have excessive staining or molding and washing it doesn't do much good, or even worse, if your cover starts to have cracking in the fabric or tears, then it's definitely time to replace your cover. I've had the ski for about 3 years, maybe a little bit just over that, but over that time it's spent a lot of time outside, and there's no decolorization on it, there's no tears in the seats, there are no scratches to the paint, there's no major wear and tear. The gauges are still in good condition, everything still looks nice, so I think that the cover is worthwhile getting, especially for people that are going to keep the ski outside for a little bit of time.